Are you thinking about moving to Glendale, California, and would like to know more about what downtown Glendale actually feels like? Well, in today's video, we're going to be driving through the city. We're taking a slow, detailed look at the heart of Glendale, Brand Boulevard, the Americana, the Galleria, Central Avenue, and the surrounding residential pockets. This way, you can get a real sense of what it's really like to live here, the lifestyle, the walkability, and whether or not this area might be the right fit for you. We're starting off on Brand Boulevard, which is the main street that runs right through the center of downtown Glendale. If you're not familiar with Glendale, maybe you haven't been here before, this boulevard is really the city's identity. It's wide, clean, organized, and always active without feeling chaotic. You'll notice street trees, sidewalks, lots of pedestrian traffic, and a mix of both local businesses and major national brands. This area is very convenient for people who want that city feel while still being in a suburban part of LA County. It's not overwhelming like downtown LA or Hollywood. It's more polished and easier to navigate. Right away, you'll see cafes, dessert shops, restaurants, fitness studios, and retail stores on both sides of the street. If you live anywhere within a few blocks of this area, you could realistically walk to almost everything you need on a daily basis. As we continue south, you'll start to see the Americana at Brand, which is probably the biggest attraction in the entire city. This is an open-air shopping center that feels like a small town inside a big city. There are fountains, a lawn with events throughout the entire year, a trolley that circles the property, and apartment units and condos built above the retail spaces. During the holidays, this area gets incredibly busy with tree lighting events and concerts. It is the Christmas time now, and I have been there quite a bit of times, and it is pretty busy. During the summer, you'll also see families, couples, and residents just relaxing on the lawn and hanging out. If you're somebody who wants lifestyle convenience, being able to walk downstairs for coffee, grab dinner nearby, or go to the movies without having to drive, this part of downtown Glendale might be one of the strongest options in the entire San Fernando Valley. Right next to the Americana is the Glendale Galleria. This is another major shopping hub that brings a ton of energy into downtown Glendale. The Galleria has been here for decades and continues to get updated, so the shopping experience stays pretty modern. The stretch of the drive gets busier, especially during the weekends and evenings. If you love having access to large retail stores and you don't mind traffic, this is a massive plus. If you prefer quiet, this is probably not the pocket you'll want to live in. Although there are plenty of residents who choose it specifically because of the walkability and the convenience, this entire zone, including the Americana and the Galleria, makes this one of the most active suburban downtowns in Southern California. Now we're taking a turn off the main retail corridors and heading into the residential pockets that surround downtown Glendale. Even though this is a dense urban style area, the moment you leave Brand or Central, the vibe becomes more relaxed. Here you'll see newly built luxury apartments, mid-century modern apartment buildings, modern condo communities, older brick style buildings with character. There are lots of renters who choose downtown because you can live in a quieter side street while still being in only in a 1 or 2 minute walk from shops and restaurants. Parking is typically structured, underground garages for newer buildings, carports for the older ones, which is helpful if you're comparing to areas like Hollywood where parking can be really difficult. For young professionals, students, and anyone with a hybrid job schedule, this is one of Glendale's easiest neighborhoods to live in day to day. We're looping back towards Brand Boulevard, but this time heading north, where the energy shifts from retail heavy to more historic and cultural. The highlights here are the Alex Theater, a classic 1920s performing arts venue with its iconic neon sign. This part of Brand has small cafes, Mediterranean restaurants, dessert shops, and spots that feel more local and less commercial. This northern stretch is really walkable in the evenings. People come here for dinner, late night coffee, shows at the Alex Theater, and small community events. If you're someone who enjoys charm, character, and a quiet version of downtown living, this area tends to appeal more than the busy Americana and the Galleria corridor. Next, we're shifting over to Central Avenue. This avenue runs parallel to Brand, second main road. Central has a different personality, more professional offices, law firms, medical buildings, and a lot of new residential development. You'll also find smaller markets, coffee shops, and local services like dry cleaners and barbers. This is one of the best areas for convenience. If you live here, you're close to everything, but not right in the middle of the busiest streets. Most buildings on Central have great walkability, modern amenities, and easy freeway access. For people who commute, this is one of the most practical areas to live. Living in downtown Glendale offers a very unique blend of urban and suburban living. Walkability is one of the biggest advantages here. You can walk to grocery stores, pharmacies, parks, cafes, you name it. The city also maintains the streets very well. Sidewalks are usually always clean, landscaping is well maintained, and overall the safety is very strong, especially when you compare it to many other urban areas throughout LA County. For people relocating from out of state, downtown Glendale often feels comfortable right away because it's structured, organized, and easy to navigate. Downtown Glendale is a great fit if you want convenience, a walkable lifestyle, and an area that feels active without being too overwhelming. If you're deciding whether or not Glendale is the right place for your next move, or if you're just trying to choose the right building and the right neighborhood, or if you're just trying to choose the right area or the right neighborhood, I'm always happy to help. I work with people relocating to Glendale and the surrounding LA suburbs, and I can help you find a home that matches your lifestyle, budget, and goals. If you are moving to LA or its surrounding areas, check out my other neighborhood tours where I talk more in depth about what it's like to live here and some of the things that you can do for fun.